Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Programming and More YouTube channel. In this video, we are going to see how to set up the database using MongoDB. Till now, we have seen how to develop the front end using HTML and CSS. You can see the links here in the cards. If you like them, please like, share and subscribe. So before jumping into the video, let us see how a typical website works. Any of the websites uses something called as API, short for Application Programming Interface. There are mostly two types of APIs. One is local API and another one is web API. Some of the examples for local API are DOM manipulators, which are present locally in our system. And coming to the other category, they are web APIs. A typical web API gets the request from the client and it interacts with the database and it passes on the results given by the database to the client. So in this video, we are going to set up this database. The same is shown in this workflow. Now to set up a database, we need MongoDB installed on our system. To do that, we have to create a data folder in our C drive and then a DB folder inside the newly created data folder. Then following this link, we can install the MongoDB. Now to run a local database server, we have to open a CMD and navigate to program files. So let me show you. Press the Windows button and type CMD and hit enter to open CMD. Now we have to navigate to the program files. To do that, execute the following commands, which is cd space dot dot 2 times and then execute this command cd program files, then hit enter. Now we are in program files. Then we have to navigate the bin folder of the MongoDB. To do that, type cd space and mongo tab and press enter. Now cd space server and press enter. Then cd space 5.0 and then press enter. Now we have to navigate into bin. So cd space bin and hit enter. Now we have completed the second step. That is, we have navigated to the bin which is present inside the MongoDB, which is in program files. Now we have to open another CMD instance at the same file location. So to do that, we can simply run a command start. See, this has opened a new CMD. So for now, I'm going to minimize them. In one window, we have to run mongo command. In another window, we have to run mongo d command. So let us do that. In one window, we have to run mongo d command. Let me open another window. In another window, we have to run mongo command. Yes. In one window, it is mongo d. In another window, it is mongo. Now our local MongoDB server is running. Let me tell you some basic operations which we can perform on a database. MongoDB is of NoSQL type. That means we'll have collections, not tables. So we are going to see how to insert data into a document, how to find data from a collection, how to delete data, and how to update. These four methods are known as CRUD methods. Now to create our filter page API, we need uh, these functions. That is, the first step is to insert documents into a collection. So let us see that. Before that, the command window, we can run MongoDB commands inside the command window where we are running this Mongo command. So open this command window. Here we can type MongoDB commands. So the first basic command is show dbs. This is going to show us the database is present. By default, we'll be having admin, config, local, and test. And these are some which I have created. And to use any database, we have to simply execute use space database name. Here, let us try with A. Now it is showing switch to database A. Now, now here we can simply use any collection with uh, in this format. That is A dot collection name. We can access any collection by following that format. Now let us perform the first operation, that is insertion. And there is one more command to see all the collections inside the database, which is show collections. The A database has only single collection named products. Now to see all of the documents inside products, we have to use this command, that is db dot collection name products dot find. This is a method, so there should be brackets, and the argument it is going to take is an empty object. If we just run this, we are going to get something like this. To make it clear, we have to use dot pretty method. Now everything will be intended and it look clear for us. These are some of the collections inside this. These are some of the documents inside the products collection, which is inside the database named A. So this is how we can see all of the collections present inside all of the documents present inside a collection. Now to create or to insert any new data, we can use db dot. So previously we have seen that there is only one single collection named products. Now let us create one more collection. To do that, we have to run the following command, which is db dot db dot collection name. In this case, I'm going to use users dot insert method, and this insert method is going to take an array of objects. So we can specify them in the JSON format, which is JavaScript object notation. Name, test, okay, and date of birth 08/02/2022, and that's it. By running this command, a new collection will be created in case the collection is not present. If it is already existing, then simply this data will be inserted into that collection. So let us try. It is showing something which shows the number of inserted documents is 1. So now let us see all of the documents inside the users collection. To do that, it is db dot collection name dot find of empty object dot pretty, and hit enter. We can see, even though we have only added two attributes for our object. There is one default attribute which is MongoDB object ID. This consists of timestamp. Okay. Now we have completed insertion. The next thing is to find data without any condition. This we have seen. db.products.find of empty object. Now the next operation is uh, to get results based on some condition. That is in case of single value. In the client side, we'll use this when the inputs provided are by radio buttons. That is single valued condition. So to do that, suppose if we see documents in the product collection, then all of those are of this format. They have category ID, a unique category ID. So let us try to get all of the documents with category ID 2. To do that, we have to use the following command: db dot collection name, that is products dot find of condition. So condition is an object which contains attributes category underscore ID, which is this. And we want all of the documents inside this collection with category ID 2. And at the end, let us add dot pretty. Now see, in all of the documents which we got, the category ID is 2. Here also it is 2. Here also it is 2. So uh, to find a single value, that is here category ID is having only, in all of the documents which we got, the category ID is 2 only. So we can apply this for radio buttons. Now for multiple values, we have to use this $in operator. To do that, this is the data set for Amazon products. So in our client side API, if you remember, we have brands checkbox. So checkbox means it will have a list of brands, that is either brand ID 123 or 125, like that. So in that use case, we have to use this following command, which is db dot products dot find of brand underscore ID colon. The value will be another object. We have to use this $in operator here, $in, and we have to uh, pass on the multiple values as a list. So suppose if we want only products which belong to either first brand or second brand, then we can use this. And at the end, we have to use this dot pretty method. Now let us try. Now the brand ID of this product is 2, and this one is 2, this is 1, and this is 2. So we only got brand IDs corresponding to 1 and 2 only. We only got products whose brand ID lies in the list, that is 1 and 2. Now let us try for 3 4. 3 comma 4. See, we got brand ID 3, 3, brand ID 3, and brand ID 4. So only 3 4. So we can use this for that use case. The next one is range. The best use case is in case of cost. Cost lies in any range. Suppose it is greater than 1000 and less than 5000 rupees. So it lies in a range. So we want all of the documents whose specific value lies in some specific range. In that case, we can use this $LT and $GT, which stands for less than and greater than. To do that, we have to pass a different condition to find. That is db.products.find of same like others. Here we have to pass the attribute name, that is here it is cost. Find of cost colon another object whose first attribute is less than, that is $LT less than 5000, okay, less than 2000, let us give, and greater than 1000, that is $GT colon 1000. By doing this, we'll get all of the products whose cost lies in the range of 1000 to 2000. To see them clearly, let us use .pretty method and let me hit enter to see. In the last product, the cost is 1765, which lies in the range of 1000 to 2000. Then 1719. So all of the products which we got has costs which lies in the range of 1000 to 2000. Now let us try with one more cost. Now 1700 to 2000. So in the previous case we got 1500 items, so now we should not get it. See here the cost is 1765, here 1719. See, we did not get 1500 cost, so it is working. Now the next kind of operation we can perform is we can sort items based on key values. Sorry, we can sort items based on the key values. Let me show you how. Now db.products.find of let us pass category underscore id, and suppose we want only category id, all of the documents whose category id is only one. Now let us apply some find condition, and to this we have to pass on this we have to call this sort method. On this collection we have to call this sort method. This sort method needs an argument, needs an object as an argument, which contains the attribute name and key values as 1 or -1, 1 for ascending order, -1 for descending order. So let us try with 1. So with this condition we should get all of the products whose category id is 1 in ascending order with respect to cost. Now let us hit enter. Okay, there is some error. Specification cost, okay, it should be number, not a string. See, we got the cost of last item is 31,000 and the previous item is 23,000, then 15,000, likewise 10,000. So it is working. So similarly let us try to get them in descending order. Cost with -1. If we hit enter, see the cost of last item is 615. The previous item is 620. The next one is 620. So now clearly these are in a descending order. See, now we have completed these two operations. The last one is pagination. Uh, we have two methods to implement this pagination. So let us do that. Let us apply some condition. db dot products dot find of, and one more thing I forgot is we can apply multiple conditions at a time. That is, if the user wants a products of category ID 1, simultaneously if he wants the, okay, let us try brands, the brands to be 1 or 2, either 1 or 2 brand ID, whose brand ID is 1 or 2. Okay, then here we should give it brand underscore ID, not brands, and the list is 1 comma 2. Like this also it will work. Okay, dot pretty. See here, brand ID is 2 and category ID is 1. Brand ID 2, category ID 1. Brand ID 1, category ID 1. Brand ID 2, category ID 1. So clearly we got all of the products whose brand ID is either 1 or 2, and simultaneously their category ID is also 1. Now let us see this, the first method, which is limit, dot limit, and it takes an integer as an argument, a natural number as an argument, and let us say we want to limit it to 2. We'll get only 2 products. See, the first one is Apple Pencil, the second one is Apple Pencil, and the first one is Apple Power Adapter. So we got only 2. Now let us say we want the next 2. To do that, we have to use dot skip method before this limit method. Dot skip, by default dot skip of 0 will be called. As you might have guessed, to skip 2 we have to pass 2 as an argument. Now the first 2 will be skipped and the next 2 will be coming. See, the next 2 items we got. So this is how pagination is implemented in the backend side. So that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel.